Okay.
So, this is a PSA. Before I tell a story, you should all know I do not like doing anything I don't want to do, right? So, it begins my junior year. I went to a school called LaGuardia High School, and it's a performing arts high school. And there, I was a dance major. I've been dancing since the 4th grade. Before LaGuardia, I went to a school called Ballet Time. I've been dancing like my whole life. So, at LaGuardia, during my junior year, one second. Okay. So, at LaGuardia, during my junior year, that's when dance became its downfall. You know, I would use any excuse to sit out for class. So one day I sit out, I'm like, oh, I'm tired, I'm too tired to dance. The next day, oh, my foot hurt. How could you be a dancer? How could you dance if your foot hurts? You can't, so I'd sit. And I would look at the faces of my classmates, and some of their faces would be like, why is he even here? Like, he's supposed to be a dancer. Some of their faces would be like, Tamel, like, you should try. And I remember having a specific conversation with one of my friends, and in the conversation, they said, Tamel, you know that so many people try and they don't get a spot. I was like, girl, I don't care. They should try harder. And you know, the year went on and on and on, and I hated dance more and more. I would sit out, I would pick days out of the week that I wouldn't sit out. And it got really bad. My teachers were telling me how I was gonna fail dance. I didn't care. Girls, I don't have to dance. And eventually we had a guest presentation, and her name is Miss Judy. So this lady has to be 5'11". Then she had on heels, bright red lipstick, and a green dress. She looked like someone from, I don't know if you guys know Emerald City from The Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she looked like she belonged in it. And she had bright curly hair, but it was a wig, you know, I could tell. And she looked well put together, and when she came in, her introduction is, hello guys, my name is Miss Judy. So I'm like, girl, calm down. You're like, you loud. You're very loud. And she goes on, and she's telling us about her life. And at first, I wasn't paying attention to her because I was like, she's loud, one. And I was kind of being a hater, so I was like, you know, like, okay, girl, you don't look like a dancer no more, so I don't know why you're here. And she kept going on, and then I eventually started listening to her, and her life seemed so well put together. It seemed like there was no obstacle that she couldn't get through. She had told us that she went to an audition, and she didn't get the part, so the next day, she changed her wig, and she got the part. And that story was just like, change your approach to things. And I was like, okay. But I was like, I have this problem with dance, and Miss Fixer-Upper has the solutions to everything. So I'm gonna ask her, you know, to help me fix my life. So I told her, you know, Miss Judine, what do you do when you're stuck doing something in life, but you know it's not your path? And she looked at me like, what the hell are you trying to say? And she asked me to rephrase the question, and instead of rephrasing the question, I just gave her the whole get down. I hated dance. I didn't want to dance. My mom told me to dance. My teachers were forcing me to dance. Like, dance had become my whole life, but I knew it wasn't mine. And she gave me this solid advice. Her advice was to make peace with dance. But her advice specifically, and I quote, sometimes in life, we have to make peace with things we don't want. And at that moment, it clicked. Dance didn't have to become something that I hated or something that I forced myself to do. It could be my peace too. And instead of making it something that I had to do, it became something that I put myself in the position to do. So now dance is my hobby, and I'm gonna dance for you guys a little bit.